Hello everyone, welcome back. This is Navjeevan Reddy. Today's story is about the deaf frog. Once there lived a deaf frog. This frog was really obsessed with the climbing trees, but because he was too young, he thought he could not do it. But one day, his bursting enthusiasm got the better out of him, and he decided to climb a tree anyway. So he went to the jungle to make his dream come true. But when the other frogs saw him going to the jungle, they all followed him. They were concerned he would try to climb a tree and injure himself. Therefore, they would try to stop him. However, when they reached there, he had already started climbing a tree. Once they saw him climbing a pretty tall tree, they started shouting and jumping in order to stop him. This caught our frog's attention, and he looked down to see all these other frogs jumping. However, because he was deaf, he was not able to listen to their warnings. He got excited and thought that they were there to support him, to cheer for him. He then started climbing even faster. Each new branch that he reached, the frogs below panicked more and started to shout and jump even more than before. But by now, the frog was so sure of their support that he kept climbing the tree like a pro. Each new branch they shouted, "You can't do it, come down," which interpreted that you can keep going, and thus he climbed all the way up. And once he was there, at the top of the tree, living his dream, the frogs below were ashamed of their negative beliefs and they were silent. They realized their mistake and then they started shouting and jumping again, but this time to appreciate what our deaf frog had achieved. The moral of the story is have a deaf ear to the obstacles and negative comments. Rather, use them as motivation to achieve your goals. There are three lessons to take away from this. We can't have a deaf ear to the negative comments that we receive so abundantly from people all around us. I mean, even those who don't usually give advice would try to stop you from doing something that you so eagerly wanted to do, even when they themselves don't know anything about it. But we can, however, avoid them or use them as motivation to prove them wrong. Yup, use their words to prove them wrong. But in order to be able to go against such odds, we first need to believe in ourselves. In the story above, our deaf frog really believed he could do it. Once he decided to climb a tree, and that belief which he had in himself made the criticism and disbelief of the frogs below appear as the support to keep on going. He believed so realistically in his ability to climb a tree that he assumed they must be cheering for him because he was certain that they do believe in him as well. That's the power of having a strong belief. It turns everything into a stepping stone to keep moving forward. However, there will always be people telling you otherwise. They may be your parents, your relatives, friends, etc. But remember that they don't feel the passion, that enthusiasm that makes you able to see the end result. So they basically are unable to see what great things are in store for you once you start your journey through the tough paths and reach the destination. It is then a foolish thing to take into account their negativity filled, blink criticism and disbelief. And at the end of the day, it always be you missing out on chances and opportunities are going on to make your dreams come true. For they will all cheer for you once you make it there at the top, even the ones who thought you could not do it, like those frogs standing below. I hope you liked the story. Please share with your friends, and if you have something to take away from the story, please comment about it. And don't forget to click on bell icon to subscribe for more videos. Namaste.